Location.tv. I'm here at Ohayocon 2013. I have Mr. Darrel Guilbeau. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
All right. And now it's been about 2 years since the last time we got the chance to talk to you. It was at Anime Central 2011. How have you been?
I have been doing really well. I'm still doing anime and living a nice life in California, so I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. And now a newer title that you're working on is Blue Exorcist. What's it like working on that great title?
You know, this is a funny thing. Actually, I was at a con in Florida and in Orlando, and there were these girls who they're called the Chalk Twins, and they do this chalk art, and they do a lot of anime. So they were doing actually Blue Exorcist, but I wasn't on the title at the time, so I went up to them and said, "Oh, what's this?" And they were like, "Oh, it's Blue Exorcist. Are you working on that?" I said, "No." I said, "I don't think so. I didn't even hear of the title." And several months later, I ended up getting the part of a Maimon in Blue Exorcist. And they're my Facebook friends. So they contacted me and said, "Did you know you were on that and just couldn't tell us?" I said, "No. I think they're my good luck charm, so I should make them do chalk art for every anime, ask me if I'm in it, and then I'll be in it."
And another new show that you're working on is Nura, Rise of the Yokai Clan. What's that like for working on that show?
Yeah, I'm loving that show as well, and it's a very bizarre show in terms of just filled with like all these crazy demons and stuff. So I'm playing an interesting character that is sort of I'm the day version. There's a day version and a night version. So we're kind of a split personality. It's very interesting. And I actually I was a different role in that show, and they actually recast the lead, and I was able to get the lead. So that was kind of cool. Well.
All right. And then our last interview, you talked about gaming and the many roles you have had. Are you a gamer yourself as well? Like, do you get the chance to play yourself?
I am a horrible gamer, but I button mash really well. So, I mean, at these cons, actually, sometimes if they have Marvel vs. Capcom 3, I'll play against the people who win if there's a tournament. And, of course, they kick my butt. And I always pick my character, of course, which is Beautiful Joe.
Now this is your first time to Ohayocon. How are you enjoying yourself and the whole atmosphere?
Oh, I'm really enjoying it. And, I mean, look at this. It's packed with people. You know, I had a panel on a Friday at 11 a.m., and I thought, oh my God, nobody's going to show up because it's a Friday at 11. But you know what? I had a nice turnout, and I was really shocked, and everybody was wonderful and asking great questions. So I'm having a great time so far.
LA is a unique town for acting and animation. How'd you land there?
By an airplane. No. No, actually, I drove there. I grew up in Louisiana, and I just packed my car one day. I was 20 years old, and I wanted to be an actor. So I was accepted into the American Academy of Dramatic Arts in California. So that's basically what I did. I drove out there and just with a dream and a goal, and so far it's working out. So I'm very happy. Yeah.
And a big title you got to work on in the past year was Code Geass, Lucia the Rebellion. What's it like knowing that Pizza Hut was a sponsor in the Japanese version, but not here in the States?
Well, I think that really sucked because maybe we would have gotten free pizza or something. I don't know. But I didn't get any pizza.
I mean, like, what was that working on that show, knowing all the fun tie-ins they had to other companies like Doritos, Pizza Hut, because that's all Pepsi companies. How was that like working on that show, knowing like, hey, there's a real connection that I know. I eat this stuff, and it's in this show.
Actually, I had a small part in it, so I wasn't even aware of it. But now that you tell me, no.
All right. And now, are there any upcoming projects you're allowed to talk about? We know you guys have to sign those contracts to say don't talk, but is there anything that you know right now that you're allowed to talk about?
I'm actually doing another video game that actually Kyle Hebert and I are going to be in, and it's called, oh my gosh, I think it's called something like The Return of the Guitar Lord. So I think that's the title, but it's something with Guitar Lord. We just got it, and I'm actually playing a Goblin number 2. Kyle is playing Goblin number 1, and we're going to have Cajun accents because they're in the swamps. And I'm also playing an advisor and an assassin. It's the same guy, but so I'm getting to play 2 different roles. Yeah.
Any animation work coming up, or is that it?
Well, right now we just finished Blue Exorcist about a month ago, and I'm still working on Nura, Rise of the Yokai Clan. Hopefully there'll be some other stuff coming up, but that's been about it so far.
All right, and is there any way fans can keep up with you on the internet, and a final message for your fans?
Yes. Well, the best way to reach me, I'm on Facebook. I don't have my own website or anything, but I'm very good about keeping in touch with my fans through Facebook. That's the best way to follow me. Look at Anime News Network for the casts of all the stuff that's coming out. Nora Rise of the Yokai Clan is coming out on DVD sometime, I believe, this spring, so look for that. And again, I really appreciate all of you and your love for anime and your kindness to us whenever we come to a convention and we get to talk to you, because that's the only time we get to meet you is a convention. So anytime you see us there, come up, say hi, because we love to meet you guys.
All right, well, thanks so much for coming and talking to us here at Ohayocon and AnimeLocation.tv. Thank you.
Good to see you guys at every con. Yay.